Hello, my name is Rich Howard, owner of Architectural Builder Supply, and this video is to bring you a closer look at the Yale number 1109 E1R 626 rim cylinder. So an 1109 from Yale is a rim cylinder. The E1R is the keyway, and we'll include a couple of factory original key blanks. From stock, they're generally going to be randomly keyed or keyed differently. We can, of course, provide keying services on the material. We can also supply the cylinders O-bitted as well. The cylinder is available, again, in every possible keyway that Yale will do, being a common 1109. 626 is a reference to the finish. That means satin chrome. This is going to be available in all of the common finishes, certainly, that would complement all of the finishes of architectural hardware, such as, in addition to satin chrome, polished brass, satin bronze, and oil-rubbed bronze is what you'd be able to get this in. Being a rim cylinder, it's going to include a trim ring or a cylinder collar, very typical sort of item that you're going to see practically on all rim cylinders. Okay, you're going to get the plate and the two screws that will allow you to install it. An 1¼ inch hole is common for rim cylinders in terms of a mounting hole. Of course, check that before you decide to go ahead and drill a hole. Very smooth operation, being an original equipment piece of hardware from Yale. It's going to be solid brass construction and be worthy of the cost, basically, meaning it's not a cheap, inexpensive rim cylinder. This is the genuine Yale article. Very nice quality. Okay. There is a link below this video to the manufacturer's page where you can pull up not only all of the Yale products that we sell, but a link to the manufacturer's website, as well as a link to the full product catalog. What I like to do is when I get that document open is if I wanted to see all of the rim cylinders that they have available, I might open the document and then perform a find function on my keyboard, say Control F, and then type in 1109, and eventually I'll get to the page where they're all to be located, where you can determine options, all the manufacturer's original specification regarding it. Now, where are you going to use a rim cylinder? A variety of places. Very commonly going to be used for an exit device, where you have an exterior trim that requires a rim cylinder. You might need it on a night latch or a surface-mounted deadbolt or a rim-mounted deadbolt, where you need a rim cylinder on the exterior of the device as well, of the lock set. Anywhere where a rim cylinder is going to be used, maybe a garage door. Some garage door locks will require rim cylinders. That could be used there as well. You're going to use this if you have an E1R keyway and need to have an E1R key work in the piece of hardware that this is going to be installed onto, is the point and purpose of all of that. Now, having pulled up the Yale catalog, you're able to get to the page where it's all the rim cylinders that are there. And it's nice to be able to look at that because it tells you lots of additional information about the rim cylinder that's handy to know. You can do an 1109 in different lengths of chambers drilled. This happens to be a 6-pin version that I have here, I believe. Indeed, yes. You can do these in 5-pin, 6-pin, and 7-pin versions. That's handy. 7-pin is very unusual, naturally. 6-pin is standard. If you don't specify 7, you'll certainly get a 6-pin cylinder, and a 7-pin would be, I don't know that I've ever even seen a 7-pin cylinder. It would certainly be made to order, at least a 7-pin from Yale. Other part numbers that you'll see there in terms of getting a Yale genuine cylinder in a Schlagseat keyway, and then a security style keyway as well. How the part number changes as the function needs to change based on a hotel function lock or maybe a lazy action on the tailpiece, which is on the page following that. High security material as well. Very informative, and that's one thing that Yale does really great, is a lot of technical information is provided up front in their catalogs, meaning if you're doing research on cylinders, keys, keying, locksmithing, standards, industry standards in terms of nomenclature, how to specify a keying system, the Yale catalog is really one of a kind. So therefore I'm partial to Yale, etc. Now, if you have any questions on the Yale 1109 rim cylinder, in an E1R keyway or any other Yale product, please feel free to reach out to us. And thank